Welcome to our recorded walkthrough here of the first part of the new Lab 1 of Introduction to GIS, about data software and a little bit of map theory. You can see that lab document up on the screen here. And we're going to walk through part A. So just the general structure of this lab and every lab to come here. Everyone starts with a little overview of what's ahead, a little bit of a quick summary of what's going on, the different parts of the lab with objectives. And then they'll always have some notes or some other pieces on just how the questions might work, what to submit, stuff like this. So in this lab, we're looking for some bold green questions, which will guide our inquiry. This time around, I'm in dark mode here in my Word. So if you're not, you'll see it inverted. But however you're seeing it, however you're looking through it, welcome in. We're talking about part A here. This is file storage basics. You got to this through this handy link right here. How convenient. In these walkthroughs, I'm not always going to go through every single step. I just want to show off and highlight some of the foundations, some of the basics of what's going on here. And in this case, we're really just talking about downloading data and unzipping it. It's going to be a new experience for a lot of people. If you've never dealt with GIS data before, you've never dealt with geospatial file management or data management. So we're going for it from the top. And now we're over here in our course Moodle page. This is where our data always will live. Here's lab 1 here of our little winter course. You can see everything going on in here. And I am going to grab our data every week from our little file share called materials. And so our lab files are going to live here. Going to click it and download it every single week. The lab document is also in here. In future labs, the document's going to be inside of the materials file. But since we haven't talked about unzipping yet, it's on its own. So we already saw the lab document. That's where we were. And now we're going to grab some data. And I've got myself logged into the little virtual desktop here. So you can kind of see in my Chrome window here, I'm actually in the virtual desktop. So this is a great way if you are not running a Windows computer, or if your personal Windows computer maybe isn't up to snuff in terms of running Arc Pro. The virtual desktop is actually quite nice to use. It has come a long way from the first time we used it on campus. I've been really happy with how it's been working. It actually works a little better in the dedicated remote desktop apps that exist on Windows or on Macs. But with a stable internet connection, it can kind of works in Chrome really well, or any web browser. I just like Chrome. It works in any web browser pretty well if you've got a stable plug-in, like Ethernet cable in the computer plugged in, internet connection. So I have that, so I'm going to be using it in here just to keep things organized, make it a little easier when we download data, then you don't have to see my messy desktop. So anyway, back to the game here. So I'm going to download these materials. And when I'm on a campus computer or on the virtual desktop, you see how fast that happened? I clicked it, it's downloaded. Click download, click download. If you are running on your own computer, and really, if as good as the virtual desktop is, if you do have a computer that you can install Arc on, I recommend that. Makes it a lot easier for file management and stuff like that. Because on this system, or if you're using, employer's computer or a university computer, we really can't change all the settings that we want. I don't like click and it downloads somewhere random. In fact, I don't even know where it is. I'm going to find out where. I'm going to put this little up arrow and choose show in folder. All right, and it is in, well, that's a fine enough place for it. Users, my username, downloads. There it is. So that's not the worst place for it. Certainly not the best, but I'll take it. Now, when I'm working with this now downloaded zip folder, wherever it is, whether you told it to download somewhere or whether it just pop it in your downloads. A zip folder is an archive. It's a compression. It's something that we can't actually do anything with. We can look in it. Okay, there's the lab document again. There's our different parts of where we have some data. Peek in there. Okay, there's some map stuff, and there's some GIS data. Great. What can I do with this? How do I use this? You really can't. When our folder is zipped, we can't do anything with it. We can peek at it, and that's about it. And we know that it's a zipped folder for two reasons. One, it's got a little zipper. If you squint, you can see the zipper. Two, it's got this lovely extract option here that shows up among the tabs when we're looking at the folder. And if we go into that, we actually have an option of extracting all. If I click on this little compressed folder tools, it'll say extract all, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to extract all these so I can work with them. We can't open any of the GIS files. We can't open any of the project packages. We can't do anything with this information until we extract it. So I'm going to throw it on my desktop. Now, if you are using the virtual drive or a campus computer, know that anything you extract to your desktop is not permanent. As soon as you log out of this, it goes away. So you'll need to practice rezipping and uploading it someplace to keep your stuff around. Talk about that in a little bit. I'm going to extract here on my desktop. That looks pretty good. Lab 1. Look at that. And now I can see, if I close my window behind, which is actually confusing me a little. Now I can see I don't have a zipper. I can actually dig into these and do whatever I want with them. Pretty cool, pretty easy. Now you might be saying, oh, well, say I've done some work. You just warned me that things on the desktop don't exist after you log out. How do I zip this back up? Really easy. Go to the Share tab and hit Zip. Creates a little zip file folder. Zipped folder for you. It's a tongue twister. Say zipped folder for you 20 times. If the captions catch it. So now I have the zipped version. I just remade that. I have the unzipped version. We always work from our unzipped version. That way we can actually edit data and use it. But a zipped version, this is really easy to email myself, put in Google Drive, put in OneDrive, put wherever. I could put in my OneDrive folder right here. And, well, I'd have to log in first. But I could log into it and be very happy with, back to my desktop, storing that in there. And now that it's been eaten by kind of a mystery OneDrive, let's just do it again. We're just going to click this and hit share and zip. All right, I made another copy. Really easy. The great thing about the way we store and share our data in this course and in any GIS course that you might be taking is that you have backups on your Moodle page. You have backups wherever you need them. So I can, oh, I lost my data. Okay, it's right here. Download it again. Oh, and I've got that ugly 1 though. We don't want that. Let's delete it. But there they are. Backups are easy. Working with data is easy. So that's downloading data from the Moodle page, unzipping it, imagining that we did stuff with it, and then zipping it back up. Really nice, really fun, really easy, and something you will do a lot throughout the rest of this course.